Hey everyone, I'm Rick Albers with LAMERICA Real Estate. If you're watching this, it means you didn't get a chance to attend one of my live webinars all about this, but don't worry, we're going to cover everything here because I get it. You're a working professional, you're busy, so feel free to watch this on your own time. Today, we're going to talk about complimentary equity reviews for your clients. We're going to talk about what that includes from the real estate perspective and how it's important for you to help you with your planning and to be able to better serve your clients. So, right off the bat, who am I? Like I said, my name is Rick Albert. I am a local broker associate, but I'm also an investor. I also host an award winning podcast called The Key to the City of Angels, where we focus on LA real estate and real estate investing. I've been involved in over 300 real estate transactions, whether it was buying properties at the courthouse steps or helping clients buy and sell, or even my own personal buying and selling here in Southern California. I've also been a common investor. So I actually own multifamily across 3 different states. I did used to own here in Los Angeles as well. So I'm very well versed in things like rent control and all of that, what kind of goes into what it means to be an investor here. So let's get right into it. Your clients do an annual review with you. They review your financials, maybe tax prep, maybe your stock portfolio, but more often than not, the real estate's overlooked. And the problem with that is for many people, your biggest asset, over 25% of your net worth, could be in the real estate they own. And the reality is, you don't know. What is it worth today? What can we do with this property to maximize their net worth, cash flow, basically make better decisions and from a more holistic view? And we can provide that for you. And again, whole things complement. So, what's included in the equity review? We have a range of value. Now, we're not one of those where we just pull up homes that have sold within a quarter-mile radius and say, here you go. We review this like we do an appraisal. So we make adjustments for condition, quality, bedroom count. Is it on a busy street? Is it next to a freeway? We can help make some of those adjustments to give you a better range, much more than a Zestimate, right? Because the phrase is the A in Zestimate stands for accuracy. We also do like a potential gross rental cash flow. So if your clients are thinking, hey, should I rent this out? Or what's become more and more common is people are inheriting properties. They don't know, should we sell it? Should we rent it? So we look at it from the perspective of a rental. We say, look, what we're seeing, here's what it could potentially rent for. We also look at potential appreciation. So we do subscribe to paid services that we pay for. It's complimentary to you. That covers things like potential appreciation over the next 5 years. And they pull data from the Federal Reserve, National Association of Realtors, US Census Bureaus, and more to give a basic idea. Now, of course, we don't look at the exact number and say it's going to appreciate 5.14% per year. We look at more from a trends perspective and we provide insight. That way, again, you can make better informed decisions. And that actually works across the United States, not just here for Southern California. And then also, we give you straight answers. So we're not here to tell everybody that they should sell their home. We're here to provide the information, answer questions that you and your clients might have. For many of my past clients where I do these reviews, I actually tell them not to sell for a variety of reasons. Or I might say, if you do decide to sell, it'll be because of A, B, and C, and then we go from there. So we can help you kind of guide your clients into helping make better decisions, at least on the real estate end, because you're the experts for everything else. So not every client should sell, right? There's different categories. So option one obviously is to keep it, stay the course, don't do anything. And yay, the home appreciated or it didn't appreciate, here maybe why. Second is to sell. That is always an option for many people. And we can have that conversation as to whether it makes sense, timing, etc. Whether it makes sense to rent it out, right? So we factor in like what is the gross rents? What do the local rent control laws look like to see if it actually makes sense for them? Or I've had clients use these equity reviews to help them refinance or do lines of credit on their own homes. They literally hand some of these reports to the appraiser because the appraisers love these reports because it speaks their language. Or if it makes sense, if it's a rental property, to do a 1031 exchange or a reverse 1031 exchange, same thing, but you buy the property first. Basically, we can help guide you and your clients to decide what makes the most sense given the circumstances. And this is a real equity review. As mentioned, we do look at it from the perspective of an appraiser. We actually make adjustments. We don't just fling sales your way. We do look at the appreciation. We look at the area, what's going on. It is a detailed report with a summary on the first page. That way, if your clients want to read everything, great. If they don't, that's fine too. So how the partnership works. First step is you refer. So you say, hey, I have a client, his name is Bob, and we don't know what to do with the property, or we just want to get an idea of where we stand. Here's the address, here's some photos, here's anything that might be pertinent information, loan balance, or hey, there's an unpermitted structure, or hey, there's an ADU that may not have been showing up on public records, whatever the case may be. Then we take it from there. So we put together the report for you, and then we deliver it to you, all through email. Then from there, we follow up. It can be a conversation, just the two of us. If you want to include your client, you can. No matter what, you are the primary contact. You're the person talking to your clients. We're more behind the scenes and an added supplement to you and your services. So what does this do for your practice? Well, one, deeper client relations. The concern that some people have is my financial advisor really giving me full advice based on my entire portfolio of real estate, stocks, whatever? Now you can. So you can have deeper relationships, and this is something that you can do yearly with your clients. You also have new planning conversations. You can have the conversation like, look, based on this report, if you sell, you might net somewhere around a few $100,000. We can use this portion to buy a new property. The rest of it, we can add to the portfolio that I'm already managing for you. So it's not always sell to buy other property. It could be sell to move the money to somewhere that you feel best for your client. And there's zero workload. You just got to send me the initial information and I take it from there. We send you everything up front. We answer questions you might have, and there we go. And of course, if they do decide or leaning towards selling, we would love the opportunity to list. I'm always a fan of full transparency. So let's do it. Let's set up a 15-minute call. We can answer any questions you might have, and maybe think of one or two clients that might be a good fit. The whole thing's complimentary, of course, confidential. We'd love to get your feedback. So go ahead and reach out. My number is 323-929-7653. My email is ralbert@lamericausa.com. Thank you so much for watching this, and I look forward to hearing.